Welcome back, guys. Hello. Welcome to the October colour and chat with me. Of course, October is spooky Halloween month, and I thought for this colour and chat we would colour in my Colouring Heaven Halloween special. I bought this a few years ago, so I don't actually know what issue this is, and I haven't coloured in it before. So today is the day we are going to do that together. So grab a coffee, a snack, whatever beverage you want. This might be a long one. And the page I am colouring is, where is it? It was a pumpkin one, because I just feel like colouring a rustic, cozy pumpkin in the forest. And this image is done by Purple Rose Connection, and there's another one. So you've got Tiny Pumpkin House and then Tiny Pumpkin House 2. And the art supplies I'm going to use is my Polychromos, because I have not played with these guys for a while, and they are beautiful colour pencils, and there's lots of colours and they're smooth to use and they just blend really nicely. Let us begin. I'm just going to sort myself out here. Leave that. Put those there. And I'll try to remember to show you the colours that I'm using. But as you know by now, I do get really bad at that. And I reckon we will start with the trees, because they're always a good starting point. Let's have a look at a brown. I need a dark brown. The pencils I have chosen is Burnt Umber and Bista. And what I like to do is I'll start with the lighter pencil and we'll just colour in the trees. Move along to this side. Oh no. Oh, here is my cat. Oh no. And she's sitting right on my working space. Oh, did you? Whatever. Alright, Beatrice, get off. I think in every video she does this. And every video I have to lock her out and shut the door. Right. So tell me, guys, what are you doing for spooky season? I am not doing much. And it's really funny. I said the other day that 3 or 4 years ago I was totally into Halloween. Like, I decorated the front of my house. I have all these Halloween decorations. and I just made like a little Halloween cave. And I've got photos of it on my Instagram and TikTok and whatever. And I got right into it. I used to be so motivated to put up my decorations, and I'd always put them up like at the beginning of October because, you know, October is Halloween month. But yeah, for the past like 2 years, I just haven't been in the spirit of things. I've kind of lost my Halloween mojo. And it's such a shame because, I don't know, you just kind of, some years you want to decorate and get into it, and then other years it's like, nah, I am not, definitely not in the spirit of things this year. And that's how I'm feeling this year. Sorry, I am going in with the darker pencil shade, the burnt umber, and we're just going to shade our trees. Yeah. And you know what? I'm not mad about it. You know, I still like this time of year, but no, just lost the spirit of it, I guess. And you know, as I said, I've been saying to people, like, it is a lot to put up decorations by yourself. Like, I have a lot of decorations, and well, the fun bit is putting them up. The bit that's really annoying is taking them all down and packing it away. However, that's not the reason why I'm not putting it up this year. Like, you know, if I was motivated, then I would absolutely do it, but nah. And it's also a bit tricky now because where I normally would decorate the house, we have a wasp's nest forming, so I have to ring pest control tomorrow because today is like a public holiday here in Australia, or in South Australia where I am. And like, I think pest control would be open, but you probably have to pay double being a public holiday. So it can wait till tomorrow. The wasp nest is only small, but it's definitely, I did see a wasp roaming around in there. So that's just another little thing we have to deal with for the house. But the wasps are very clever. And to be honest, if I was a wasp, I would definitely build my home there because it's under shelter. It's a cool place. It's right by the front door. And so, yeah, they're quite clever for picking their nest there. But yes, no, it's not happening. We have to definitely take it down. Like, the wasps can do what they want. Just don't come to our house and cause ruckus. Wasps are nasty. And I definitely do not want to be on their bad side. So yeah, that will be a fun little job tomorrow. Hopefully they can come sooner rather than later. yeah, so anyway, spooky season is, look, I still appreciate it, but yeah, it's just not my vibe this year. Well, for the past 2 years. And I think because, like, I don't have kids, not that you need kids to do fun Halloween stuff, because when I was decorating, I definitely didn't have any kids. So, but I think it's, to be honest, if I did have children, I would definitely put up the decorations for them so they could get into it and have fun. Where is the black? I just want to shade the trees a bit more. Just filling in the lines there, making them kind of pop. But yeah, so hopefully you guys are in the spirit a bit more than me. This page that I'm colouring is probably as Halloween-y as I'm going to get this year. But yeah, it's a long weekend here, and I just had a really good night with two of my friends. They came over and we made burgers. We talked about all sorts of random stuff, and it was just a wholesome, lovely catch up with friends. And I am just getting so grateful for those moments with your friends, and you just need to surround yourself with the people that you love. And I've known these friends for many, many years, and it was just just a spontaneous night. He was like, I'm in the city, because he lives probably about an hour away from where I am. He's like, I'm down for a friend's birthday, visiting friends, and are you home so I can pop by? And I was like, yeah, come on over. And yeah, I cooked burgers and chippies, and it was very nice. I kind of don't have an approach. I'm kind of just putting in dark bits where I want to. Okay, there's that one. No, I think that's two. Ooh. Decisions. You know what? I'm just going to do it this golden colour. So that was the first pencil I used, and that is colour green gold. There you go. There's a green in there anyway. And I'm not doing anything fancy here. I'm just going to colour in the leaves. I'm not going to lie, I am kind of jealous that the other part of the world is autumn now. Autumn and winter are my favourite seasons. I think I'd mentioned that in my September colour and chat. Yeah, not that springtime is bad. Like, I do appreciate a good, beautiful, sunny day as long as it doesn't get too hot. However, I do not like it in summer and spring, how all the bugs are out. And summer gets so warm. We don't like that here. And obviously the wasps are out because they're building a home in our home. We've never had an encounter with a wasp's nest. But, you know, it is what it is. It's part of nature, isn't it? And there's a few leafy bits there. And then we have more on the ground. I'm going to put all my pencils that I use in the pot so they're not all rolling around everywhere. Bit of a break because I had to take the washing out. But next I'm going to do the pumpkin, and I have picked the brightest, most vibrant orange in the pack, and this is Orange Glaze. I want to do the pumpkin because I want to see what other oranges and like warm fiery tones or autumn tones I can put on the page. So I'm just going over all the orange pumpkin bits. I want to do this first because I feel like it's the main feature of the page, and then I can kind of work with the other elements around. Feels good to use colour pencil again because I feel like it's been a while since I've done a solid colour pencil page. And I'm sitting here and I can just smell the beautiful wood off the pencils. I know that might sound a bit weird, but it is a really nice smell. And a lovely viewer has requested to see my colour pencil collection, so stay tuned because at some point I will be filming that video. Look how lovely this orange is, and this is just the first coat. I don't know what's happening here. I think this is a bit of pumpkin, and then here is a bit of pumpkin. We're going to make this bit a bit of the pumpkin. Oh, sorry about the traffic. Like I said in my other videos, we live on even though it's a side street, it's a busy side street. We get buses, big vehicles drive down this street all the time, and it is a heavy flow of traffic. So I do apologise if that picks up in the background. Now the next colour I'm going to try and pick is like a shading colour because I definitely want to shade the pumpkin. Let me pick a colour, then I'll be back. The colour I have picked is Raw Umber to kind of I'm just going to shade the edges just to try and give this pumpkin a bit of dimension. Hopefully this colour will work. Picking shading colours is trial and error. And then I guess if I really want to darken it, I might just go in with a really darker brown. But we'll see how this blends and turns out. I might go ahead and just shade this, because that's all I'm doing. This shading always takes me a little while. So I'm just going to do that and then come back to you guys. And we are on the last bit. All I've done is done a second coat of the orange and shaded where I think it needs to be shaded. And with the second coat of the pencil, it just makes it so vibrant, luscious. Actually, I might shade a little bit here too. Oops. Should have done that first. That's alright. We will just keep blending and making it work. So now I'm just ever so lightly going in with the darker brown and really popping out the edges and the shady bits. Sorry, the brown I'm using is burnt umber. So speaking of Halloween decor and decorations and all that, I went to the shop I went to Big W in like a few weeks ago, so pretty recent. And they have Christmas stuff out already. And I know I shouldn't be surprised because I'm pretty sure it happened last year as well, but holy moly, it's like, can we just get over spooky season first? Like, to me, that's just, it's crazy. But, you know, I know some people like to get organised for Christmas, and it does sound like I'm complaining. Well, I am probably a little bit, but the Christmas decorations are beautiful. Like, even though it was a bit of a shock to see them out, they are very lovely. Okay, I'm just doing whatever now and just blending. Blending is key. Just like with makeup and eyeshadow, blending is key. Okay. So we are going with Cold Grey and Cold Grey 6. Yeah, so I'm just starting off with Cold Grey. Okay. And down the pipe we go. And then I'm going to bring in these darker. So this is a cold grey 6. I'm just going to go over all the shady bits. It is a bit finicky. However, I think it'll turn out okay. And this one is dark. I'm leaving the tiniest bit of white bits. I'm gonna go over it in white because I kind of want to capture a little bit of shine on the metal. And then I might get my black just to really shade in the bits here. And I'm going to get my white pencil, just go over these bits. And there is the tap for the barrel. And then I do want to do these frames for the window. I've just realised there's a bit of stone work here which I want to make grey as well. I'll just do this. I've decided to make the stem a dark Naples ochre. I was umming and ahhing whether I want to make this bit green or like a yellow, and I've decided to go with this yellowy, warm golden yellow. And then we are going to shade all the bits with brown ochre. the top bit here, just a bit. Oh. And the door here, I kind of want to make into a bright yellow, not a neon yellow. Yeah, I think that's the one there. Dark cadmium yellow is what I'm using for this part of the door. So I'm actually feeling a little bit anxious about something, guys. Tomorrow I do have to go to the doctor again, because what's happened is about a month or so ago I've noticed a bit of swelling under my armpits, just one of them. And so the doctor sent me for an ultrasound and everything was normal, she said. However, just this week, or the week just gone really, I've noticed that the swelling has gotten a tiny bit bigger and it's actually become a tiny bit more painful. And look, I hope it's nothing, but swelling around that area we don't like, because around that area is, you know, you've got breast tissue and lymph nodes under the armpits. So yeah, I might have to, well, I am going back tomorrow just to see what the doc says, and then I might actually have to get more scans done. And I know it's like the littlest thing, and I know people have gone through way worse. Like, I'm a nurse. I've seen people go through awful things, and it's cruel. However, it is, when stuff happens to you, it does play on your anxiety. And especially me being a nurse, you always think the worst. Like, it's so ridiculous. Like, when I get a really bad headache, I just think, oh, here we go, it's a bleed or a lesion or whatever in my brain. And then a few days later, I get my period. So, you know, things, I really don't like the way my brain thinks about things, especially with medical stuff. And I wish sometimes that I'm not a nurse, because ignorance is bliss sometimes. However, as a nurse, I do highly encourage or recommend that, you know, any changes in your body, you know something's not right, and go for further investigations. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. So I know it sounds stupid, and I pray to God it's nothing. But, you know, lymph nodes can be very temperamental as well. Yeah, so we'll see what the outcome of all that is. And this is where stuff like this, colouring, helps a lot, because it just helps you focus on, you know, colouring and getting creative. So this is actually helping me a lot, and it is zoning me out a little bit. However, tomorrow when I'm at the doctor's, I know I'll just be feeling so anxious and any random lumps and bumps we don't like. We don't welcome them. We don't like them. We want them taken away. So I apologise if that was actually too much information there, but you know, it's something that I'm going through at the moment and it's on my mind. And this is a colour and chat. I've got my sharpening jar here. I still have to find like a good sharpener. Not that this one isn't good. Have I shown you guys this jar? It's my, I don't know, I just felt like creating a jar and collecting all my pencil sharpenings. I don't know, just a little thing on the side. And now I'm just kind of shading in this bit of the wood. Yeah, so I apologise if that was a bit random, bit TMI, but we all go through our health problems. You know, we're not robots. Our health isn't going to be perfect, unfortunately. Now I'm just smoothing this bit out. I just got a parcel, so I'm going to open it. I don't care. I'm going to quickly open it. And I honestly was not expecting this today because it is a public holiday. So I was very surprised when I got the notification. Okay. Confession time. This is another stationery art supply interest that I'm slowly working on, and it is the whole fountain pen craze. I have been sucked in to this monstrosity, and over the past few months I've been collecting fountain pens and ink, and it is just changed the way I write. Not that I write a lot, but you know, I like to have my books and diaries and whatever, and having a fountain pen has changed. Oh, it's just so much better. Like, I don't think I can go back to normal, just your everyday pens. Like, I've become one of those people that writes with a fountain pen. And honestly, if I wasn't so clumsy at work, I would take a fountain pen as my nursing pen. However, people take pens and it's just too hard. Some pens range from $30 to like $80. It just depends on the type of fountain pen. So I've got about 7 pens in my collection. So I think this will be number 8. And this is the Asveen fountain pen. And I got it in like this beautiful pinky, purpley colour here. And they are just so beautiful. I am so happy that I'm in this world of fountain pens, and I just can't help myself. I'm slowly discovering how to use them, and yeah. Oh, and that's a bit there. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I won't bore you any longer with that, but that is what I received today, which, as I said, I wasn't really expecting on a holiday day here. But this is why Amazon is full of surprises and amazing. So thanks for sharing that little moment with me. It was an absolute beautiful pen. And I can't wait to get some ink going. This is the Raw Umber. I don't know, I just feel like doing different colours and wood textures on this bit. But you know what's ridiculous? I didn't want to go through the front door because of the wasp's nest that's happening there. Like, I actually just... Look, where the wasp's nest is, it's high up. But I want to approach the nest from front on rather than not high up, because just in case the wasps see me open the front door, because, you know, they can get very, like, territorial. So I had to, like, go round the back to the front door and just quickly get my parcel. Look, that's how ridiculous I am. I hate bugs. Any bugs, insects, go away. I know some of them are really good for the environment, but I just don't want anything to do with them. And, you know, I keep saying to them, if you don't want to get hurt, don't come near me. Oh, especially spiders. Yeah, it's not good. The only insects I can handle is butterflies, for the obvious reason, because they're lovely and beautiful and friendly. And it was so lovely. When we stopped in Singapore, we stopped last year when we went to Italy, we stopped at the Singapore airport for about 9 hours, so we had a lot of time to kill. And we went to they have a little butterfly garden there. It was so lovely. It is very humid, but so many beautiful butterflies live there, and it was really sweet, and it was a lovely moment. And another reason why I hate the warm weather is because of the frickin' mosquitoes. Oh my gosh. And I'm always the one that gets bitten. I'm that person. So just stand around me, because I get bitten. I don't know what it is. And then yeah, they just get really irritating and itchy for days. My sharpener again. Sharpen this gold pencil. Okay. I'm gonna do these bits gold, and that is light yellow ochre. Now, I'm just sitting here thinking, can anyone tell me, and, you know, I should probably look it up later, I know bees are really good for the environment and help the ecosystem so much. But do wasps do the same? Or are they just not? Are they just evil insects? Like, do they actually help like the bees do? Or what is the purpose of a wasp, I guess is what I'm asking. And I've never had to look this up, so this is just me thinking out loud here. Is there a purpose for the wasp? If you guys know, leave a comment or your thoughts, because honestly, I just see them as a scary bug who can get really nasty, and their sting is really nasty. But, you know, if they have an actual purpose, I might be a bit more forgiving. But who knows? Let's go black with this. I am doing all the shades of yellow on the door. And this one is cadmium yellow. So that was burnt sienna and walnut brown, which the walnut brown is a beautiful dark brown. And then I might use the burnt sienna here as well. I need to sharpen it though. And I'm going to get that walnut brown again. I've decided to go in with juniper green on the little grass bits here. Just a little bit of green. Green here. There's a few grassy bits there. Then I think I wanted to do the floor like a beigey type of colour. For the floor bit, like I said, I'm going to go in with a light flesh. However, it is, I don't know how I feel about this one because it is a bit on the pinky side. I wanted more like a fleshy colour, but in the browner, warmer side. But this is, it's a bit pinky, but you know what? We'll just roll with it and see how it actually turns out. There's no actual kind of light beigey brown colour, one that I couldn't see anyway. But that's okay. Mix it in up there and mix it in this bit here. I just noticed, I don't know what's happened there. I think there might be a bit of a disjointment because I think that's where the picture cuts out. You can see the leaves are cut out a bit, but that's okay. Right, I'm going to leave it because if I don't stop blending, then it'll just get, I do get carried away and I won't stop. So we'll just leave the floor like that. Otherwise I will literally keep going and going. It's like I get fixated on that bit. The flesh colour didn't turn out too bad, actually. Now I want to make these a light pink. So I'm going in with dark flesh. And then the leaves are earth green, yellowish. this colour's called. I'm thinking I want to do like another orange flower. So this orange is cadmium orange. And then these ones, I want to go on the orangey red side for these flowers here. And the one that's shining out to me, well, there's two colours. There's light cadmium red or dark cadmium orange. But I think, oh, the battery's flashing. Hold on. Sorry, before the battery started flashing at me, I was just about to swatch these two red oranges for the flowers. So I've got cadmium orange or light cadmium red, and I think I want the light cadmium red, and it was just for this flower pot here. I'm just, I don't know, just shading in these bits here, I guess. And for this pile of leaves, I want to do a yellow. And this one is sticking out, and this is the Naples yellow. Adding another colour element to this pile of leaves. Almost there, just a few elements, and then for the background I've decided I want to make it all purpley and amazing, hopefully, because purple and orange work beautifully together. But I'm just trying to figure out what color pots. Like I really want a terracotta orangey color, but oh, this might be it. Oh my goodness, see? This color is called terracotta. So actually we are going to just dive right in. I'm not going to even swatch that because I want all the pots to be this color. All these windows I want to get a light blue and just make it glass. Should have gone a grey, I guess, but eh. Blue as well. Right, we are almost done. I know, like I said, I know I want to do the background purple. I just need to figure out how. I might actually start with a darker purple and kind of just gradually let it maybe go into a light purple or into a white. let me find the purples that I want. Yeah, this can be for the darker, and this is purple violet, and then we will figure the rest out later. All I'm gonna do is just start here, just fill in all the background bits, and then just gradually go up. And I know this will take a lot of blending and finessing, so backgrounds always take me a little while. Start dark and then slowly work our way up. I might cut it off and just fill in all the background bits, and I'll check in with you guys when it's done-ish, because this will take me a while. So what I'm doing now is I've laid out where the purple is. It's a bit scratchy at the moment, but I've laid out where I want the purple to go, and then I decided to kind of blend it out into a cool grey. This is cool grey 2, and all I have to do is just blend as best as I can, and then we are finished with the background. So I thought I would just kind of check in here, but that's all I'll be doing, is just blending to the best of my ability the grey and the purple. And this will take me a while, so what I'll do is I'll cut it off here, and I'll check in when I've finished and when I'm happy with the blending. Okay, I am done, and I've got to stop because otherwise I will keep going and blending, and I actually do have to go now. And I really like how the grey and purple turned out. I think that's a colour combination I might have to use more. And I know it's a bit streaky in some places with the background, but you know, it is what it is. I'm happy with it, and you know, I just don't have the time to kind of make it look seamless with my blending, but I actually really like how this page turned out. I think it's very cute, and I had a lot of fun talking to you guys and just colouring, and that's what these videos are all about. So I'll stop shading with the purple, and look at all the pencils that I used. Those are the colours that I use. Very fall, spooky season kind of colours. Happy with this bit. See, that's what I mean. I'll finish the page and they'll be like, no, I'm not happy with this. No, I don't like that bit. And I'll just, it's like crossing the T's and dotting the I's. But anyway, okay, stop, Mona, stop. I'm going to call this page done, and thank you for joining me in this spooky Halloween themed October colour and chat, and thank you for listening to me go on and on about all the things this month, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.